Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading. So this reading is for Aquarius all placements, but if you happen to find yourself here or if you're guided here, there's definitely a message here for you. So the title of today's reading is 19 Expansion 728. Your conduit is stronger now. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go through the channeled message. Okay, so that's the image. All right, and then we will pick a card from, this is the Green Witch's Oracle, and this is, what is it that you don't know? Okay, what is it that you don't know? And then you'll pick three, okay, and we have the Thoth Tarot, we have the Light Seers Tarot, and we have the Villain Tarot. Okay, and we'll get more information on what it is that you need to know. And a lot of this information is going to kind of stem from the energy of self-love. Okay, so yeah, growing yourself in love, expanding yourself in love, and kind of, I feel like there's this energy of like what have been the roadblocks or the obstacles that were keeping you from loving yourself or seeing yourself as your true divine energy. Okay, and as my cat is trying to get to the fish once again and is a little bit distracting, so I just need to, yeah, get down. Get down. Get down. She's not listening. She's her own person. So that's another thing too. You may be going after something that it's almost like seeing the light of day. I almost feel like there was something that you thought you needed to make you feel worthy, right? And it's interesting because it's a goldfish, and then there's also, we're using the pumpkin, the orange candle today, which normally, this is funny because this is like my room candle, but Spirit had me set it right into the center. So there was something that you were going after that you felt that you didn't have access to, that you felt was blocked from you and on all ways. But you having the spirit of, I can go for it, I can have anything I want, I can manifest it all I have to do is believe. I'm going to figure out a way to get that gold, or to get that worthiness, or to get that thing that's going to make me feel enough, make me feel worthy, right? Whatever that thing is that has that you can fully see it, but it's just been kind of blocked. And some of the blocks have been invisible, i.e. the fish tank, right, has been kind of invisible. And then also on top of the fish tank, I have bunches of candles and another like mesh basket to stop her from putting her paws down into where the filter is, right? So there's all these things have been put in place so that you cannot access this thing in the fish tank, right? And so Spirit says, we come right into the reading, your higher self, coming into your higher self. So we're just going to call your higher self forward, right? And ask your guides to surround you to make you feel fully safe and comfortable, bringing your higher self forward, okay? So now Spirit says, I am giving you the sight to see, right? I'm giving you the gift of sight to see through the illusion, through the fear, right? And when you're able to do that, you're able to see past any kind of blockages, and you're able to see what it is that you truly desire, right? You're able to see the path forward, right? Despite what fear may say to you, what ego may say to you, right? If you're looking to be fulfilled because you feel that it's going to be the thing to make you feel enough, or the thing to make you feel worthy, you're going to have the eyesight to see through the fear, through the illusion, and see, is this thing really going to help me to come home? Or is this thing that I've been looking at this whole entire time blocked for a reason, right? Because it's really not what my heart desires, and Spirit, the divine, is protecting me. And here's my cat right here, but she wants to come on me, but we're going to put her down, okay? Yes, yes, and yes. Also, her name is Fiona. We call her Fifi, so that might be relevant or significant for you in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so as you can see, here goes the higher self, and we'll talk about this this Jack of Spades, right? And here's the illumination. That's the sun, right? And this sun also, I'm looking at it, looks kind of like piano keys. So it's like you're in tune, you're in harmony, right? With your spirit, with your higher self. You're blended. You're higher self and your inner being has become integrated. And there's this X here, which X marks the spot, right? But what's been happening is you've been blocked and you haven't been able to see what is on the other side of this blockage. But what Spirit is now saying to you is you are going to have the power, or you already do have the power, to see what is beyond the blockage, so that you know, okay, wait a minute, yes, this is aligned to me. This is what I truly want. And if it's something that you don't want, you're going to be able to clear through this illumination, your third eye, right? Clear through this, and this may change, right? Depending on what your heart truly desires. Also, some of the messages that came through with this is one, the Jack of Spades that is on your back, and this energy. I was trying to really fill into the spade when I looked up the spade before, because the Jack of Spade has been coming, and last night this completely came through, right? And it wasn't fitting right what other people were saying the Jack of Spade was. So I felt into it, and I heard action and truth. So I said, okay, Knight of Swords, right? So taking action on inspiration, taking action on your truth, okay? And this is also taking inspired action, action from your heart, i.e. why Spirit had me draw it on your back. So this is representing the back of the heart chakra, right? Yes, and you clearing whatever that block is. So partly what you've been blocked to seeing has to do with you clearing out the back of your heart chakra. Okay, which you're fully doing, or you have done by the time that you see this reading. All right, and then the other thing that came through was the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is energies on this side. So the Knight of Swords is here, the Knight of Wands is over here, and it said, the message that came through was, passion return to me this hour, ignite in me my golden power, shine so bright, fill me with pure love and light. Okay, so that is something that you can use, an activation that you can use to say to yourself. You can write it down, you can say it into the mirror, and that will return your passion to you. So what's happening is passion is associated with the root chakra. All right, and then we come down and you ignite my golden power. The golden power is associated with the solar plexus chakra. And then shine so bright, fill me with pure love and light. This is being associated with the crown chakra. So also these chakras are getting big upgrades and coming into super alignment, so that way you can see beyond the veil, so that you can see beyond the fear, okay, beyond the illusion, beyond the delusion, right? And also so that you can tell how to release the attachments that keep you from connecting to source, and how to release the fear that keep you from connecting to Mother Earth. So the attachments block your crown chakra, and fear blocks your root chakra, i.e. therefore your if your root is blocked, you're not fully connecting into Mother Earth and receiving that support, abundance, and unconditional love, right? If your crown is blocked, then you're not receiving the inspiration from Spirit to be able to move in the way that harmony is asking you to move, right? Yes. So then we started seeing, it's so funny, when we saw the 1 very clearly, but then we felt a 4, right? And then we saw an 8, and we were like, okay, 14, Sagittarius energy, temperance energy, patience, healing. And then it turned into an 8, and it was like, okay, digging deep, going into the depths, and I'm hearing depths of despair, right? To call your power back, to accept the fear, to accept the grief, to accept the despair, to accept whatever happened to make you feel unworthy or not enough, right? And then therein lies illumination, and it actually ended up making it a 9. And so that 9 is in correlation with the beautiful Sun card, right? Where this happiness, this wealth, this illumination of who you truly are is shown to you from within you. Okay? Yeah, I hope you're driving. I just saw 9/11 as well. So it's like 09/11. So trust the process. Even when, all shit looks like it's hitting the fan, stay in your peace, stay in your heart, stay centered, knowing that things are just rearranging for your highest and greatest good, right? And the highest and greatest good of all. And you can repeat that back to yourself as well. Yes. And spend time in nature, I just heard. So what Spirit said is, nothing is hidden, it's just not in your line of sight, right? So remember, nothing is hidden. At the right time, you shall know what it is that you need to know. Okay, so nothing is hidden. Nothing is hidden. If you keep trying to figure something out, stop, because all you're doing is you're producing an energy of worry, which is delaying the manifestation. It just means that it's not time for you to know this piece of information right now, right? It's not blocked from you. It's not hidden from you. It's just, it's not the right time right now. And I feel like that has to do with some relationship stuff, because we will do Aquarius love reading as well coming up sometime this week. Yes. But, okay. Yeah, feel into that. Really feel into that. And then we got, what is insight is where you are meant to focus your energy. So the downloads that are coming in, the things that you're like, okay, I see through the veil, I see through the fear, I see through the self-sabotage. I know what I need to take action on, because it's going to get me to this new house, this new home, whatever that means for you. Whether it is literally a change of location, whether it is a new mindset, coming from poverty into prosperity, or coming from lack into joy, or coming in from any kind of scarcity into abundance. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's you coming from low self-esteem to high self-esteem, right? Whatever that new home is, whether it's a mindset or emotional set, right? Yeah. Set point. Thank you. Or again, if it's a physical manifestation of, yes, I want that business. Yes, I'm going to go after it. Yes, I'm not going to let anything hold me back. Yes, I'm going to fully believe in myself. Yes, I'm going to take the steps that are needed to move forward. Okay, so it's like different situations for everybody. And whatever this is, it's very healing for you. Whatever the journey is, the adventure, the experience, it's very healing for you. And that's also why the patience comes in, because it's not about the destination, right? It's about the journey. It's not about the physical outcome. It's how you got there and how you felt getting there, right? It's all about you holding your vibration and you breaking through these limiting beliefs that kept you in fear, or held you back, or made you feel like it's not the time to share your voice, or to share your art, or to share your gift, whatever that is, right? And so yes, and so I heard the meditation for you to do to fully integrate with the energy of this reading, and to really claim this clarity, to claim this shine, to claim this joy, this excitement, to claim this power, is to do the I am meditation. And what you're to do is to place the I am in the middle of your heart, and you just go into trance, and you just say I am over and over again. Okay. It is recommended that you roll your eyes up, and you can put your hands into mudra. All right. You can do it wherever you would like to do it. If you want to amplify the energy, imagine a beautiful triangle around you. Okay. You also can imagine yourself inside of a star, which is the star. You see the star? Right? So you can imagine yourself inside of a star. You can imagine yourself, staring at the sun as well. Or you can actually do this gazing when the sun is rising, or when the sun is setting, and just gazing into the sun. And you can just focus that I am in your heart, and just say it either in your mind or audibly over and over again. All right, 5-10 minutes. It's not going to take long. For some of you, it's going to be really quick, and you're going to feel the energy, and then just open. Allow yourself to receive whatever's needed to fully align you, all right, or upgrade you. Yes. So then it came to expansion 728. So your spirit is expanding, and you're moving forward, right? You're mastering your heart. You're mastering your connection with your soul. You're mastering this. You're mastering the art of expanding, which is very powerful and beautiful. And that's why your conduit is stronger now. Your ability to receive more pure light, pure love, more source energy is expanding. And that what that means is that your ability to create the life of your dreams, your ability to live joyfully and happily every single day, your ability to make calmness your superpower amplifies. Okay. Yes. Increases tenfold. I just heard. Yeah. So that's that part of the reading. 1436. I'm not sure why I need a timestamp, but we did. So you guys can pick the Thoth deck. That's number 1. Or you can pick the Light Seers deck, number 2. Or pick the Villains deck, number 3. All right. I'm being asked to just number 1, number 2, number 3. All right, so you should have it in. I will say, I'll say the timestamp out loud. So, Spirit, yes, speak through me. Yes, so powerful, everyone. All right, so this is for number 1. We're at 1539, okay? Those numbers might be significant for you. And this is, what is number 1? What is it that they don't know that you would like them to know at this time? All right? In support of their self-love. Happiness, number 15. Also, Gemini energy, look, and there goes the triangle. There goes a potion as well. So at this time, I do feel majorin. I can't say it. That's the herb, right? I feel at this time your ability to align to your higher self is very strong. Your ability to break through obstacles, to detach is very strong. I also feel I'm tasting mint. So these kind of feel like mint leaves to me. So I feel like your ability to create potions for yourself, especially things that you eat to heal your body, to keep your vibration high, to I just heard kill or remove any kind of bacteria or negative energy through what it is that you eat, what it is that you absorb through your skin, what it is that that you smell is very strong. This might be a new gift that's coming in for you, a past life gift that is activating for you now. And you chose the Thoth deck, so we're going to call in Thoth to come in. I'm hearing Tahuti, so some of you guys might really know Thoth from Egyptian times, all right? You might have studied underneath of him during this time. I feel like you did. I feel like whatever it was, you held a high position on a council during Egyptian times, almost like advisory or something like this, you know. So maybe you were a part of an advisory team for Thoth or something like this, like because I just heard student as well, so it might have been something where you studied under Thoth and then he put you on this advisory team. All right, so maybe something like that is about to happen again for you in this lifetime. Something unexpected, maybe where someone's going to be asking your opinion for something. Maybe it's going to be something where it's a part of your purpose and it's going to prosper. You know, I'm seeing, because that 5 also for me is representing the Hierophant. So you are meant to be a spiritual teacher or leader in some way, shape, or form, right? And that also, that could just mean you can be an art teacher. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be something so esoteric. But I do feel that you have the gift of potions. And of mixing things together, right? And healing through that. So it might even be something like you going into a holistic practice or becoming a naturopath or a herbalist or something like that. You know, and this is just confirmation of, yes, go down that path, you know, learn more, or yes, start to put out your concoctions, you know, that have helped you for other people. You know, I'm being reminded though, make sure that you put your disclaimers in and the medical information completely if you do not have a medical like license and things like that. So, you know, just do it the right way. So that means you not only are you protecting yourself, but you're protecting your clients as well, so that nothing is hidden, everything's on the table, right? Isnamoto. Yeah, very good. And this is a double card, so yeah, 1550, new contract coming in, and the Queen of Wands, there it is, your purpose is prospering. Thank you for that thought, confirmation. Yeah, what else do you want them to know? Don't be afraid to share your knowledge. Don't be afraid to say yes to the advisory, whatever this form of advisory is coming in. So you might start a store, like i.e. Etsy, right? And you're selling, I don't know, your potions or whatever it is that you create. Maybe your herbalist, little bottles of something, right, that you create, and the information that you put in with it on your Etsy site, but also the information that you put into the package. People may want to follow up with you. They may want to say, you know, can I book time with you, you know, 2 weeks from now, so we can talk about what's been happening after I've used this. Spirit says, don't be afraid to expand. Don't be afraid to add on. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid to offer your services in different ways. Don't let fear stop you. And this is the abundance card, and it's the 3 of Cups. Yeah, yeah. So it's the 3 of Cups and the Thoth deck, which is like really powerful. So not only is it celebration that yes, you're working to this completion, but it's also this energy of you really working with your divine feminine to help make your whatever it is that you're doing very passionate. Okay, and when you're passionate about it and you're excited about it and you find joy doing it, that's where the prosperity comes in, right? The increase in abundance, the increase of inner well-being for yourself, and also the increase of you spreading joy, right, to those who are using your products. Now, that was just an example, but it may hit for you. Yeah, Irosamada. And someone asked me, we did a light language activation reading for them, and they asked me, they wanted me to kind of consult on something to do with like business stuff, right? And I don't actually have that as a choice on tarot readings or manifesting greatness readings, right? But by all means, if you guys want to, you know, tap in together, you can always book a reading with me and just put into the description what it is that you want to talk about. If it's specifically about your business, starting one, growing one, expanding one, you know, making it more efficient, realigning it, you know, whatever it is. Okay, we can always do that. Yes, Irokotinala, Ushnota, we're here to serve you. Irosimitala, Otokopana. Yeah, so Spirit and thank you so very much. They're all on board on this, and we have this 5 of disc, which is this 5 of Pentacles energy, worry. So what might creep up as you step forward into your true power, into inspired action, into aligned action, is this your old friend called worry. Okay, so actively 3 times a day release the worry. God is you say whatever you want. God, universe, or higher power is now draining all worry from my mind. Say it at least 5 times. This is coming from Vincent Norman Peale. Okay, so say it at least 5 times, and then say, thank you. God is now draining all worry from my mind. Okay, and you can say mind, you can say mind, body, spirit. You can just say from my energetic body. You know, play around with that, and whatever kind of clicks for you is the way you should say it to yourself, right? Because if you're not feeling it the way I said it, change it a little bit to where you feel it, because then you know that's your magic words, okay? Yes, yes, and yes. And so that's just to, you know, actively release it, since you know that is sometimes a blockage for you. Yeah, thank you. A blockage to your passion. And then last, there are no reversals when using Thoth cards, but if you guys are familiar with my readings, I don't use reversals. Prince of Cups and Power of Disc. So 4 Pentacles and the Prince of Cups. This energy, the Prince of Cups, is really coming in to usher you forward with your heart, right? So it's like flushing your heart with this blue energy, I feel. And this blue energy, it's releasing attachments in the heart. So Archangel Michael coming through really strongly to help you release attachments within the heart space. Release anything that would stop you from moving forward with your heart's true desires, right? Saying like, I can't handle that, you know. Any excuses that you would bring forward that would stop you from taking advantage of this opportunity, this cup that Spirit is about to offer you or is offering you, right? And so with the 4 of Pentacles, again, this power that is about to come into you, it's because you are getting this upgrade, right, that we talked about in the channeled message. So if you didn't listen to the channeled message, go ahead and listen to that again. Or I don't know why I said again. So for some of you guys, maybe you were distracted while the first part of the reading was happening, and it's maybe a requirement to receive some kind of activation codes. So for you to listen to it again. Also 24, 23 is where we're ending at. So that might mean something for you. Okay. Thank you. Namaste, guys. Yay. Moving on. Just going to clear this energy. We're not going to put that back in the deck. Okay? Ilmala. Love it. $2507, number 2. That number might mean something to you, okay? Number 2. So coming into number 2, you chose the Light Seers deck. Yes, yes, yes. So if you chose number 2, it just means you have strong Aquarius placements, okay? Yes, yes. And so what is it that number 2, what is it that they don't know? What is it that they need to know in regards to whatever's coming up in the self-care, the self-love needed for it? Ooh, baby. Success. 20. All right. Overcome your fears. I just heard overcome your fears, baby. Okay. So there's somebody definitely coming in. Ancestor, we love you. Yes, it's coming in. And that's the key to your success. All right. It's overcome your fears. Is to release your mind from your body. So what's coming in is Joe Dispenza, transcendental meditation, and it's where you do a Mulliban lock, basically a root lock, and you bring that breath up, that oxygen, and you lock your low belly. You lock your root, so squeeze it together. You lock your low belly, you lock your middle belly, you lock your upper belly, you bring it all the way up. You bring it through your heart, through your throat, and all the way up through your crown, and you release. And you set the intention, I'm releasing my mind from my body. Okay, because it's keeping you stuck. It's keeping you feeling like it's keeping you in a place of imbalance. It's keeping you from truly following your heart. It's keeping you from receiving joy. And peppermint is coming up. So number 1 might be relevant for you as well, because I was tasting peppermint leaves. All right. So boom, 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 boom. All right. Also, your inner child is like, we need to play. So that's going to help to release this inner conflict that you may be experiencing. That's keeping you from fully feeling free in your spirit. All right. In your spirit, in your vessel. Because remember that any success comes with you being embodied in your light body. So that means that your higher self has to come in and fully integrate, and you have to come in and connect and ground into Mother Earth, right? And that's where the power comes from. That's where the super success comes from, is you being connected to the earth, right? And then also, again, connected to Father Sky, to source energy. Okay? Iros Namala. Very good. There's something about the blue leaf that's coming through in here. I'm not sure. I don't know if you've been like attracted to blue flowers lately, or if blue's your favorite color. It's like a lighter blue, or if Arcturians are trying to come in to help you remove attachments, which plain and simple, you can just call down a pillar of blue light from the Arcturus and just ask the Arcturus to remove any implants, any bugs, any negative attachments, negative entities from your energy, you know. And you can do this anytime you feel yourself go low. You can call them in, remove them. You know, you can also do the question method that I absolutely love. Why is it that I'm free of all negative attachments? Why is my mind completely free? Why is my body completely flowing free? Why is my energy flowing? You know, and just ask yourself these things, and then you feel your body be like, well, why aren't we doing that? And then your body starts to do that. Okay. Yeah, it's really powerful. I love it. I can't say that it's going to work for everybody, but I know that it's been like a game changer for us. So yeah, you can try it. Also, Libra energy, really strong. Okay, so you definitely have a beautiful power of the heart to be able to transmute. I was going to say that, like, you have a beautiful power of the heart to be able to transmute anything with your love. With your love. So if you're having issues with any people, relationships, or things are just not going your way, imagine you putting it into a pink bubble of unconditional love, whatever it is. If it's like, I don't know how I'm going to pay that bill, put that bill into a pink bubble of unconditional love and release it out. It's like a bubble. Release it out. And this method is actually coming from your inner child. Okay. Yes. And same thing, if an old ex keeps coming up and you're not really sure why, but you just know that you kind of feel like you're done, you know, that kind of energy. Just put that person in that pink bubble of unconditional love and just send them away, right? And you know, if there's other work that is needed to be done, you can just ask, if there's anything for me to do, clearly show me, spirit, clearly show me, universe, clearly show me, guides, you know, clearly show me higher self, or even inner child, you know, because some of the work may not have to do with that person, or may not have to do with that bill, but maybe it has to do with you playing more, or you writing I love yous down a sheet of paper to transmit the energy, you know. So automatic writing is going to be really powerful for you to open up your heart. You know, my heart is open, down one sheet of paper, doom, 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 doom. Adding music to it is going to amplify that energy, especially adding, we're listening to Elven shamanic drumming music, all right? So the power of the elementals coming in, you know, and using that, it's stacking, all right? Think about your self-love regimen is stacking all of these beautiful things that have come to you, and that's what helps you to be your happiest, you know, brightest, most magnificent self. And also that means you're following that line of sight that spirit has set for you, right? And not allowing any distractions to come in. And when I said that, it was 3/111. So that might mean something for you. Yeah, I'm hearing beautiful. The Fool, yay, see, mastering, releasing attachments, and just going after what you want, right? No F's given. I love that. That's so powerful. Amethyst is really powerful crystal for you at this time as well as citrine. So what's coming through is Super 7. That'd be really powerful for you at this time. Working with the seed of life, you're drawing the seed of life, staring at the seed of life. It will be a very beautiful alchemizing experience, meditation for you too. All right. Yeah, and I'm seeing a 10, so you're definitely hitting this completion. Oh, yes, and there it is, mastery. That's 18, and so I love that energy with 18 and the 20, because it brings us to 38, which brings us to 11, which means you're mastering listening to your intuition, right? Master number 11, you are really opening and saying, I trust you, I love you, I accept you, I follow you. Okay, you're really putting your God self first, your creator energy first, and you're really stepping into the limelight of who you are. All right, that's so powerful. Yeah. And he said, look on the bottom. That's Archangel Michael, by the way. 21, the world, completion. Thank you so much for the messages. And we're ending at 3240. That might mean something for you. Number 2, thank you so much. Look at that. Yes, King of Swords and Empress. So again, I just want to say this really quickly. So we're going to end twice. So you have a double ending, which means you're going to have a very big new beginning in something. All right. Your words are super powerful at this time. You are the master of the law of assumption. If you don't know what I mean, go look that up. All right. And you're in your Empress energy, like hard body. I'm open to receive. I'm worthy of receiving. All I have to do is feel into it and put it in my hand. And there it is. All right, that's your power, 3317. I love it. All right, yes. There we go. Namaste, number 2. Gonna drink a little water. All right, y'all, let's do this. Number 3, starting at 3407. Oh my goodness, so that's 707. That might mean something for you. I love you too, number 3s. So you chose the villain deck, okay? This is the Disney villains deck, which is really powerful, because I feel like your inner child is just like, thank you for acknowledging me, thank you for loving me, thank you for taking care of me. Continue everything that you're doing, because it is working. It is working, it is working, it is working. You're on the right path, okay? Yeah, so what is it that my number threes need to know? Okay, what is it that they don't know that you want to highlight? Thank you so much. Yeah. Who's that? Yeah, I'm seeing Ursula come through. I just heard speak your truth from a place of compassion. Grounding will help you. I just heard vitality. Ooh, I love this. So I feel like this is pomegranate too. So I feel like you're, oh, I thought it was pomegranate. It's the fig. It looks like pomegranate to me, but it's a fig. All right. Ooh, Kundalini energy coming. So maybe that's why I was feeling the pomegranate with the root chakra energy, right? But what also is about to really super duper come in, and this is Taurus energy as well. I just heard like renewed passion, like crazy daisy, right? Because you're Kundalini, you're having another Kundalini awakening, all right, which is very powerful and beautiful, and you're allowing this. I do feel that the food that you eat is going to be very strong for you at this time. So eating to heal, eating to balance, eating to thrive, eating for vitality is going to be very essential. And whenever this comes up, I always say pick a fruit or a vegetable for each chakra, and then try to eat those. So like if you're feeling sluggish, if you're feeling low vitality, eat something red for your root chakra. All right, eat something orange or pink for your sacral chakra. Eat something yellow for your solar plexus, and that's going to harmonize out that energy, right, and help you to come into balance. And maybe you have to do this for 3 to 2 days. All right, and I said it backwards because it was just like that, 3 to 2 days. So for some of you, it's like going on kind of a fruit and veggie, like I don't want to necessarily like say like fast, but it's kind of like a detoxing for like 5 days or 3 days, 2 days, whatever is standing out to you. All right, and the mirror of that is 23, because this is helping you to stand in your power fully. Okay, yes, 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 and yes. And this is also wherever you felt depleted, you were about to have energy, but it's going to come from whatever it is that you're learning right now, or what you're going to learn from this 3 day, 2 day, 5 day kind of like fast or detox, whatever you want to call it. All right, if you choose to do this. All right, because it's also going to create space, so that way you can receive this Kundalini upgrade. I just heard activation. So for some of you guys, maybe you haven't had your Kundalini awakening yet, but I feel like this is a second one for a lot of you guys, or you're like, yep, I know, I feel another one coming type energy. Yeah. And I just heard knock 3 times. So usually it's funny. Usually I don't hear it. Usually I just know that I'm supposed to, clear the energy again. And that was at 37, 37, 10, 10. So something, I feel like I just heard like meet the parents. Somebody's coming for dinner. So I don't know if somebody's coming for dinner and you're going to cook or something like that. Or you're going to go out for dinner. But I feel like somebody's visiting you. And it might even be somebody that's passed on also coming to visit you at dinner time. All right. Or this is a confirmation for you. Yeah, that somebody's been coming to visit you while you're cooking or while you're eating dinner. And for some reason that's important for you. Maybe it's a confirmation of your gifts. I'm not sure. Take it, I heard. Page of Coins. Okay. When I seen this, I automatically just saw Mufasa. All right. So, All right, it's time to get out of your shadow and come into the light is what I'm feeling with this Page of Coins energy, right? It's time for you to really come into kind of like what I'm feeling like a solid ground. I'm feeling also, that's why we're saying grounding is going to be very important for you, okay? To ground out energy in that heart space as well, to clear that heart chakra. And so maybe if there Yeah, or maybe, okay, so that's making sense now too. So maybe you're reminiscing about a passed on loved one, and you're doing it a lot at dinner, and you're standing in a lot of grief, right? And so a lot of times when we're doing mediumship readings with people who've just lost someone, or you don't have to just lose someone, but a lot of times it's a little bit harder when you've just lost someone. We say you kind of flip the script on it and remember them in light, right? So cook something, their favorite, whatever. one beautiful client, her husband loved lemonade, right? And she's like, and she stopped making it. And I said, no, make the lemonade, because that's going to bring that light back into it. That's going to bring that acceptance into it. And that's going to bring that love to the grief. Okay. So take it how it resonates for you. It may not resonate for everyone, because it feels very like I'm hitting somebody's heart. You know what I'm saying? But for those of you where this example isn't quite right there, how can you flip that to make it fit your situation, right? How can you make it flip your situation to where you can bring more light into times of when you eat? Because for some reason, there's something about you and when you eat that you have to bring more joy, more light to. Okay, and maybe it is overcoming an addiction where when you're stressed or you're upset, you go eat. And so now you've tied food to being upset, and that's when you eat. You know what I mean? So it's time to kind of untie that negative energy to food and bring back the joy, excitement, and love into the joy of eating again. All right? Something like that. Yeah. This also might be something that you've mastered and you might be trying to teach others. You know, I feel like there's, or you might be a chef or want to be a chef. You know what I mean? Demystify dieting and eating to heal or eating to feel good. Like it could be, you can make it, it's like, I see this party, it's like extravagant. Like you can make it magnificent. You can make it beautiful again. You can make every day a day of the feeling of eating Thanksgiving, right? It's not like this overeating. It's like just being with family and having good food and releasing the stigmatisms to food, and also releasing the shame and guilt around eating things that make you feel good, okay? But understanding, like, it's this kind of like rewiring of how you see your relationship with food. I don't know why it's coming through a lot like that, but that's what's coming through. I hope it's resonating for you guys. I feel like it is, because Spirit is having me speak in like poem. Yeah, so yeah. Yeah. 2 of Wands, baby. Yeah. Or I said 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands. You seeing the possibilities. So this again is just opening you up to see the possibilities of how you can reintroduce some of the rituals that you currently have, kind of switch them up, so that way you're bringing more light to the situation, bringing more light to your day. You're bringing more joy into the daily things that you do. For some of you guys, I'm also seeing this as beauty routines. You know, if you're having skin things, eating to heal your skin, okay, that kind of thing. And going on an adventure with it, having fun with it, trying new things, new concoctions, and that kind of a thing. All right. Also, number 1 might be relevant for you. And then we have Ace of Swords. So this is beautiful, because this is that beautiful mental clarity. Not only mental clarity, but I feel like emotional clarity too, because I'm feeling it really strong, of like Archangel Michael putting the sword in your heart and like just twisting it so that you can see all the goodness that is truly inside of you, right? So that's also why the recommendation for the detox came in as well, so that you can get out that negative energy, that stagnant energy, that old energy, so that you can shed your skin, right? So that you can have this clarity. Yes, the clarity that is already there, it's just masked. Knight of Cups. Yeah, and there goes the offer of love. So I do feel that has to do with, for some of you guys, it might be making dinner for somebody. For others of you guys, it might be meeting somebody for like brunch or breakfast or something like that. And it coming in and you saying yes, right? Or for others of you guys, if you are, you know, grieving over someone who you lost, who you used to have meals with, go back to that favorite restaurant, cook that favorite meal, invite the energy of the love of their spirit to come in. And I say it in that way, right? So that way you know exactly what you're inviting in, and eat together, break bread together, reminisce together, you know, play the music you used to listen to. You can even have a picture of your loved one sitting there, or you can be going through the album or going through videos. Like, make it an event, all right, for yourself. And yes, allow yourself to release during this time if it comes up, whether it's laughing or crying, you know, just allow it to come up so that you can fully feel the energy of your own heart. Okay? Yes, and we're going to end with you guys on that, 4430. Yeah, so that number might mean something for you. Thank you, number 3s. Namaste.